sure you check out our new sponsor, The Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, let's take a look at the roster of the Los Angeles Lakers, and I believe it is like trash. I don't think the Laker roster is good at all. And you can blame Kawhi, but we'll talk about that tomorrow, Sunday, about how it looks like Kawhi may have sabotaged the Lakers' chances at getting some of those top free agents. No, but not the top and mid-tier free agents, but let's talk about it. We back, Goodfellow Sports TV. We in the building. Appreciate the love, support. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. They bring back KCP. They bring in Quinn Cook. They bring in DeMarcus Cousins. They bring in Danny Green, Alex Caruso. They also bring in JaVale McGee. They bring back JaVale McGee. Bring in Rajon Rondo. And in my opinion, other than Anthony Davis, the roster look pretty much the same since last year. Now some things can change. The health of DeMarcus Cousins, I think he'd be a bench presence because LeBron don't want to play with two bigs on the floor because it clogs the lane up, according to these young guys out here today. And that proved to be factual, okay? I know Cousins can stretch it out to the three-point line, and Davis can be an unofficial center / wing / power forward type of guard type of guy out there. But ain't no guarantee that DeMarcus Cousins is going to come back healthy from that Achilles. And ain't no guarantee that he going to make the adjustment to his game. Now, he has the physical tools to make that adjustment to his game. No doubt about it. His game don't need to be predicated off his athletic ability. If he get into the post and just use his footwork like Ewing or Hakeem Olajuwon, Kevin McHale, I mean, he still can be a 2010 guy just off the strength of his ability to shoot the 10 to 15 footer, post up, get the buckets, and occasionally, stretch his game out to the 3-point line. But you hoping on a guy making a comeback second year off his Achilles that nobody believed in. Now you can be right. A lot of people, Laker fans, be right. He can come back, but then again, he's not gonna play a major role out there with them. LeBron basically turned Kevin Love into a spot-up three-pointer. LeBron turned Chris Bosh to a spot-up three-point shooter. We need to worry about if he can work with AD, and AD will be a functional 2010 guy or 27-15 guy that we think he can. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, the roster looked the same, in my opinion. This roster going to be on the strength of Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins doing better. And also, LeBron did his thing while he wasn't healthy last year. So if he can do what he did last year and AD can do his thing and DeMarcus Cousins can provide a boost off the bench, I understand why not. They bring in J.R. Smith. They can bring in Kyle Korver. But I don't see them being the favorites. I actually wouldn't be shocked if Golden State Warriors would take out the Lakers in the playoffs if Klay Thompson come back healthy. Because remember, a lot of these dudes got two players on their team. And DeMarcus Cousins, they got him off the Warriors. He a bad omen. Wherever he go, you probably ain't winning. That's what it look like. And they get Draymond Green, playing good next year. Steph Curry playing good. Don't forget they got D'Angelo Russell and Klay Thompson. Now, Russell may get traded for another piece. But I like the Warriors next year, especially when they get Klay back. If he can come back healthy, which probably not. I like that team better. Willie Cauley-Stein, and I wouldn't write the Warriors off in the West. I wouldn't write them off, because they're going to turn D'Angelo Russell and probably flip him. But I like the Russell-Steph Curry backcourt. I do. I like the Warriors, man. The Lakers, man, I'm not sold on this roster yet. I think they're going to end up making another move. But this is Kawhi Leonard's fault. This is them waiting on Kawhi Leonard, and pretty much he sabotaged them, man. Because, I don't see nobody in this roster where people were saying there's a championship roster. Shit. I like Philadelphia roster better than this. Especially if they can trade for Russ. I like Philadelphia roster better than this. And I mean, people trying to overbook, but this is the same exact fucking team from last year, minus AD, plus AD and DeMarcus Cousins, and Cousins ain't got shit left. Nobody believe Cousins gonna be good. That don't mean he will or won't be good this year. This roster is a failure because of Kawhi Leonard, because they were supposed to get JJ Redick. They were supposed to get a Bogdanovich, if not both of them. Danny Green, wasn't no way Danny Green was worth no $15 million after that playoff performance. He had a couple good shooting games, but hell no, man. That was supposed to be JJ Redick money. JJ Redick got what, 2 years for $26 million? Oh, man, he supposed to pay that to JJ Redick. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to get that to JJ Redick. They could have broke that money down to JJ Redick. And he got less than Danny Green, I think it was significantly less. They could have broke that money down to JJ Redick, Brook Lopez, possibly, or brought a Robin in, which I think is an upgrade over JaVale McGee. And they still would have money to burn. Bring a Bogdanovich in. Man, they could have did a lot of things. But don't forget, they still got Kuzma. And I think Kuzma is a great third wheel. Through Kuzma, while LeBron on the bench, Kuzma, AD, Kuzma, DeMarcus Cousins can get it. But I just don't see them having the depth, especially with the injury history of Anthony Davis, the injury history of DeMarcus Cousins, and also the injury the age of LeBron James. They don't have a Lewis Williams coming off their bench. Now, Cousins can be that to them. They don't have that coming off their bench. They don't have a formidable second line. You have with the Warriors, you had Iguodala coming off the bench, Kevon Looney coming off the bench. You had a lot of depth. And why I keep saying the Warriors, and with the Raptors last year, why I keep using them, because it took depth for those teams to make a long, successful run in the playoffs, and the Lakers don't have the depth. They don't. They put all their eggs in one basket trying to get Kawhi Leonard, and they left with this. And I know people say, well, Quinn Cook was pretty good with the Warriors. Hey, look, Quinn Cook only played when they needed him to play. When Kevin Durant went out and Clay went out and they needed to dig deep in their bench, they wasn't playing him, for real like that through the season. If Curry was out for the night, they'd squeeze him in the lineup. Like now, he about to get a full dose of probably starter minutes. And good for him, but if he was so reliable, the Warriors would have relied on him more last year. This Laker roster is an epic failure so far. As far as depth, and even in the starting five, okay, you got AD, LeBron, Kuzma. Okay, who are you going to put out there? Danny Green and Quinn Cook or Rajon Rondo? Like I said before, this roster, it ain't looking good. This shit, and the Clippers got and I talk about the Clippers tomorrow. The Clippers got they got their downfalls. Don't get me wrong. The Clippers do. The Clippers weak at that 5 position. The Clippers need the center. They need to go out there and possibly get Dwight Howard. And then some. And then some. I don't know who else out there. But they need another 5. They need depth at the 5 position. If they can keep Dwight Howard healthy, they need another 5. JaVale McGee would have been nice for the Clippers. Him and Dwight Howard interchanging in, and then you could have Montrezl Harrell playing small ball in the middle. Then they would have been right. I know they got Zubac, but they need a strong 5 in the middle. The Lakers do got the Clippers' weak spot with AD and DeMarcus Cousins, JaVale McGee. They got that locked down. And they beat the Clippers, it's going to be because they big man, and they don't have a matchup for Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis should, in theory, he should have a fucking 40-30 game on the Clippers if the season starts tonight. So they couldn't beat the Clippers because they got their weak spot, but the overall roster, they run into a motherfucker like Houston early in the season when they got Capella. Houston could be a problem. They can get Chris Paul and Rocket and James Harden on the right track. Shit, don't sleep on the San Antonio Spurs and what they done. The Denver Nuggets, to me, is the second best team. Probably still up there next to the Clippers. The Denver Nuggets still there. You know what? They still there. I like the Denver Nuggets to still get to the Western Conference Finals, man. But hey, it's my personal opinion. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You want to reach out to the email. If you have business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, continue to share the videos. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code GoodFeeling1 Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products, lotion soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Website, promo code, description. Share the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. We gone.